Welcome back to my channel Bal Vigyan Bharti, and here is your mentor Avilash Sarkar. Yesterday, in the last video, what we did, we have started explaining the trigonometric ratios. So we have explained the basic trigonometric ratios, that is sine, cos, tan, and the inverse of that. Sine inverse is cosec, cos inverse is sec, and the tan inverse is cot. So what are those ratios? The basic ratios we have explained, and we have also explained that this will be only applicable for the right angle triangle. Then after we have started understanding the trigonometric ratios with respect to the coordinates. So we have explained the first coordinate, that is 0 to 90 degree, and the second coordinate 90 to 180 degree. Then we will move into the further coordinate, that is the third coordinate. So let me draw it again for you so that I can explain it the same way that I explained. So what I did yesterday, I have taken two cross lines, two slant lines, basically you can say, which are making equal angle with the x and positive x and negative x axis. If it is to be perfect, let me explain, do it perfectly so that it could be a right figure. So what I did, I joined these lines, the end points, join these end points, and we have said these all angles are of equal magnitude of theta. There, the first coordinate, that point on the circle having the radius r, we have taken the point as x and y, which are making theta angle with positive x. If it is has to be made theta angle with the negative x, this coordinate has to be minus x and y. Similarly, other coordinates are minus y and x and minus y. So these are the four coordinates which will make the equal angle with respect to the positive or negative x-axis when the same length of radius is rotating, taking a circular path. Okay, so there that rotating arm will lie on the surface itself. So from the first coordinate, this is first coordinate, second coordinate, this is 0 to 90 degree, this is 90 to 180 degree. We have explained if sine of theta is your how much y by r, cos of theta is x by r. So we have concentrated on sine and cos because other ratios can be related to sine and cos, because tan is nothing but sine by cos, so that will give you y by x. So this and inverse of that easily. Here we find that angle here, this will be how much? This will be nothing but 180 degree minus theta, this angle. But basically this arm making the angle 180 degrees minus theta, whereas if I consider the congruent triangle, this triangle and this triangle, which has to be a resemblance due to that equality of angle, this has to be magnitude wise, it will be same as this, and this must be magnitude wise same as this. But while we are taking the angle, if I take the actual point, so this will give you minus this y sine. If I take the angle is 180 degree minus theta, because any angle will measure from the positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. So exact angle of this arm where it is positioning minus x y has to be 180 degrees minus theta. So sine will be, in that case, how much? Sine is this y by x, so y by r. So this y by r here, if we compare, it is equal to, so that corollary we have established yesterday, sine of 180 degree minus theta is equal to sine theta. Same we have taken cos of 180 degree minus theta, here it will be minus x by r, minus x by r, that will give you what? Minus cos theta. So we can directly establish the relation cos theta and with a negative sign in front. So from there what we have further explained, if it is multiple of even number with a 90 degree and minus some angle, then we have understood or established some rule. When it is even number with a 90 degree, then sine ratio will be as it is sine, but it will decide the sign here plus or minus according to the position of the ratio, because we know here all are positive, here sign only positive. So sign, if it is converted to sign in the second coordinate, it will be followed by plus sign, it will not change. And whereas if I take cos, so practically we have seen it is changing sign. So we will establish for further utilizations. So any even multiple of 90, it will not change the ratio, it will be keep the ratio as it is. And as because it is in second coordinate, only sign is positive, so other ratios has to be followed by negative. So this corollary or understanding we have faced from up to the discussion we did last day. Okay, now we'll move into the second coordinate, third coordinate, where this angle is how much? This is 180 up to this 180 plus theta. So now we'll take the angle 180 plus theta. But basically this is the triangle on which we'll calculate this is how much theta. So but the coordinate is how much? This is minus, this is minus. So sine will be how much? This will be minus y upon r is always positive. So this is equal to minus y by r, but y by r is how much? Minus sine theta. Now you can see that sine in third coordinate is negative. So this I can obsolete and directly write sine of minus sine theta. Now you can see what is the resemblance 2 into 90. Now see, even multiple of 90 will not change the ratio, so sine will be as it is, but the negative and positive will be decided if it is other than the second coordinate, first or second coordinate, because sine is only positive in first and second coordinate, other coordinate it has to be minus. So we can say that in third coordinate this is the corollary where sine will be negative. Let me check the cos of 180 plus theta. Now this will be how much? Minus x by r. This also giving minus result. X by r is equal to what? Cos theta. So that means in third coordinate, that as because it is 2 into 90, it is not changing the ratio, cos will be cos, but as because it is in third coordinate, cos is negative. So in this coordinate, cos also negative. So we can directly write it will be cos of theta. So this is the, and if I take the tan so tan 180 plus theta, so you can do it by keep making the ratio of these two, because tan is nothing but sine by cos. So if we parallelly do the ratio of the left hand side and right hand side, you can see this side is all, both are positive, so tan will be positive. This side 2 minus, if I divide, that will give a positive. From there directly you can say that tan is positive. Otherwise, if what is the tan here with the ratio, if I go, so that will be the vertical is minus y minus x, so this will be cancelled. So ultimately this will give y by x, that is equal to tan theta. So you can see for 2 into 90, tan ratio doesn't change. First rule is approved, but second rule where in this it is reaching at third coordinate, here tan is positive. So from the equation also you can establish. So you can write directly. So in third coordinate, tan 180 plus theta is equal to tan theta. So this is the ratio you can establish for the third coordinate. Okay. Now if I go to the fourth coordinate, so that means this one. So what is the angle? This is 360 minus theta. So here if I want to calculate sine of 360 minus theta, because I have taken round here up to the whole circle, then after come back theta, so that the angle which will denote this position of that arm is 360 minus theta. Now basically we'll calculate on this triangle theta. So here the coordinate is x minus y. So sine is what? Vertical by arm. Vertical is minus y by arm is r. So it is minus y by r, which is sine theta followed by a minus sign. So you can say 4 into 90. Sine will not change sign. Sine will be sine ratio. But in fourth coordinate, here sine is negative. So from there we can say directly sine 360 minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Same if we take for cos, let me check what would be the result. Here is equal to this, that means x by r. X by r is equal to cos theta. So that means in fourth coordinate 4 into 90, cos doesn't change, cos will be cos, but fourth coordinate cos is coming positive. So in first coordinate was cos positive, and so directly you can write for this. We can mathematically also prove that in fourth coordinate 360 minus any angle theta is cos theta. So we can establish here all is positive, here sine is positive, here tan is positive, and here cos is positive. So all sine, tan, cos. So to remember it, we can write it as TC, or if it is not making any particular word, so cast is a particular word that has some meaning. So we can remember from fourth coordinate 4 1 2 3, cast is the thing that to remember you can remember like this, or all sine, tan, cos, this way also you can remember. So that means all are positive here, sine is positive here, tan is positive here, and cos is positive here. So correspondence, the inverse also positive. So cos with sec will be positive, tan with cot will be positive, sine with cosec will be positive, and all means all is positive. So all ratios are positive. So this is the one case I established. Now there could be another condition. If the angle of theta made with y axis, then what would be the result? So let me draw it again. So now I am taking the axis again, I am drawing it. Okay, now I have drawn it. So now this time the thing I will draw with respect to the x-axis, where this will make theta with positive and negative y-axis. Okay, so now I will join this. So if it is the case, then respectively I will draw the perpendicular on this axis. This is your x, this is your y, this is your minus x, this is your minus y. So now if it is theta, so for earlier case if I consider that this is also r, that means the diameter of the radius of the circle I am keeping same. So if this has to make a theta angle with this axis, so in that case this part, the earlier case if it is this one, whatever be the value of this one, this and whatever the value of this one, this has to maintain in there to maintain the angle theta. So this new one, let's say if I say this is also x and y here, it basically will change, because the how much will be the x here, this much will be the y here, so this will be y by x. So that means the coordinate are interchanging, but the value of x will be y. You understand? To maintain the theta value here, whatever be the length of this, that has to be maintained here. So that means if this is y was earlier, the value of vertical one, this case this will be y. So as because this will be y, so that is the towards x direction the distance, so that will come here. So this will be what, minus y x, this will be minus y minus x, this will be y minus x. Okay, so now any angle I will measure positive direction. So what is this angle? Basically this is how much? This is 90, total 90 minus theta. So in this case, if I calculate in first coordinate sine of 90 minus theta, so what is that? So I am considering this triangle, then this is 90 minus theta. So this triangle, if I consider, what is the vertical here? Vertical is x, this one divided by r. Okay, this will be the value. So now what was the earlier case? There it is x and y. So in that case, if it is theta, sin theta, if I calculate, so that was y by r, and cos theta was x by r. Okay, now this is 90 minus theta. So if I am getting x by r value wise, so this is equal to cos theta. So I can write this is cos theta. Understood? So earlier ratios were sine, for first coordinate sine of theta is equal to y by r. I am writing here to remember that, and cos of theta was x by r. But here x by r giving sine 90 minus theta, that is equal to cos theta. So we can directly write the sine 90 minus theta sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Okay, so if I go cos of 90 minus theta for the same angle, if I want to calculate cos of 90 minus theta for this will be this much. So what is this? This is y here, y by r, but earlier case y by r is equal to sin theta. So I can write this is equal to sin theta. So first coordinate we can come to know this relation. What are this? Sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, and cos of 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Now earlier case, any multiplication if it is even, it was not changing. Now this is 1 into 90, so that means odd multiplication of 90. Now see that ratio sine is changing to cos. Similarly, if it is 1 into 90, the cos ratio is changing to sine. In first coordinate all are positive, that means it will come with positive sign. So you can understand the correlation of the earlier case. Earlier case all 90s was coming in even multiple, so that was not changing. Here it is odd multiple, ratios are changing to the related ratios. Now in first coordinate all are positive, so this will along with the positive is coming. If I consider tan of 90 minus theta, it will be, for this angle, it will be how much? X upon y. But what was tan here? For this case, this is tan theta is equal to y upon, this is y upon x. So that means x upon y, it is what? The reverse of 1 by y upon x. That means 1 upon tan theta. So tan 90 minus theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. That is equal to cot theta, the inverse of that. Understood? So the same way, sine converting to cos, cos converting to sine, tan converting to cot, and the other relations similarly. So you can directly write that is equal to cot of theta. Understood? So first coordinate is gone. Now go to the second coordinate. For this, what is the angle here? It is 90 plus theta. Up to this is 90, then theta. This is 90 plus theta. Now if I consider the second coordinate, where this angle, if it is 90 plus theta, this is theta. So this is 90 plus theta. Now if I consider this, so what would be your this angle? This angle will be, this is 90, or need not to consider this one, this is 90 plus theta. So we'll get the ratio for 90 plus theta. But 90 plus theta, where we are reaching? This arm, this is theta, this is also theta then. So if I take sine of this angle, sine theta, this angle means this angle also you can consider, or else if it is theta, it is here, so I can consider this is this sine theta. If I, because I am talking about this arm, but this arm is giving me a triangle, this one, because earlier we have considered this triangle. On that basis we have considered the angle. So now this arm is reaching this cycle. So this, the triangle, right angle triangle, on which we will take the ratio. Now if I take sine of this angle, which is equal to how much? Sine of 90 plus theta, that means equal to, or you can say 180 degree minus, that will be okay, sine of 90 plus theta, that will give you that this triangle. So sine of theta, this, that means this, for sine, this will be how much? Sine is equal to, this is minus y by r, that is equal to minus y by r. Minus y by r is equal to, this is equal to theta, means it will give you sine, this will be the sine 180, this will be theta, then this will be sine 90 plus theta. Sine 90 plus theta is equal to this angle, but I have to take the angle with x axis. So this is how much? I have to take the angle with this axis. This is how much? This is, if it is sine 90 plus theta, so this angle will be sine 180 minus 90 plus theta, that means is equal to 90 minus theta. Okay, so I have to take the angle sine 90 plus theta of this angle. So sine of 90 plus 90 minus theta will be consider this angle. So this will turn it to, this is equal to sine of 180 minus 90 minus theta, because I have to consider with the positive or negative x-axis, but the triangle here, this is making triangle with this only. So I have to take the help of this triangle, but to get that ratio, I have to get this angle. This is nothing but sine 180, total is 180 minus this angle. This angle is what? This angle I will get, if I deduct 180 minus this angle, the early one, this, understood. So this angle is nothing but 90 plus theta, because I assume theta, so this mark is this much. Now to get this is equal to the total angle moved 180 minus this angle to get this. So this angle is nothing but 90 plus theta, so that will give you 90 minus theta. So this is nothing but 90 minus theta. So now sin 90 minus theta is equal to how much? I've already got sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So that is equal to cos theta. If I consider this one, but let me check. Here it is 9. So if I take this is equal to sin, means the first one is x by r. X by r is equal to what? Cos theta. Okay, so sin 90 plus theta, this arm I am reaching with a sin 90 plus theta. Now this will, I am not getting any triangle. Where I am getting triangle for this arm, I am getting triangle with minus x axis. So this angle has to be considered as a theta. So I have to take consideration of this angle is how much? 180 minus the, if I subtract this angle, this will give you that. So actual angle for the ratio I will get with this angle. So sin 90 minus theta is equal to, if I consider the sine of this angle is equal to vertical by r, so x by r, and now x by r here is equal to, in first coordinate, this is cos theta, so this is equal to this. So ultimately I can write directly this as equal to sin 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. So 1 into 90 will change the ratio to cos. Then if it is in the second coordinate, so sign will be positive, so it will that this sign will come for sine, as because this is in second coordinate, so this will be plus cos theta. So sin 90 plus theta is equal to 1 into 90, sine will be cos, but as because sine is positive in second coordinate, all sine, so this will be positive. Now if we consider cos 90 plus theta for the same angle, this angle, so if I consider cos, so this will equivalent to cos of 180 degree minus 90, that means this will second coordinate plus theta. Okay, so this will turn into cos of 90 minus theta, this will be the angle, this one. Now cos of this angle, if I consider, this will be the base upon this. So base is how much? This side base is minus, but what, how much minus? Minus y by r. This will give you minus y by r. So minus y by r is equal to sin theta. So see, this is minus sin theta. So that means cos of 90 plus theta, it is coming minus sin theta. So odd multiplication of 90 will change it to other proportion, other ratio, cos will turn into sin, but this in second coordinate, cos will be negative. Okay, so ultimately you can write by rubbing all this, cos of 90 is equal to minus sin of theta. So keep concentration, because this is very important subject to understand. You may not get this kind of derivation in any of the any of the source you can refer. You will not get this thing. So you try to understand this, how I am getting this, because definitely in later stage you need to rememberize all this, but if you understand the thing how it is coming, it will be very easier to remember those ratios also. Okay, so up to that you have understood how I have bring. So I have bring all the ratios, the sign of, so up to second coordinate I'm just leaving. In the next video I will come the same way for the third and fourth coordinate, because it is very difficult to understand how it is things are going, but you have to understand these things to make any problem. If you try to solve any problem related to these ratios, you have to understand it, because some more derivation is there basis of this understanding, because once you understand this, you later can understand the other derivation of the formula, otherwise you will be lost somewhere. So try to understand, this is basic one. Basic has to be very crisply understood, otherwise it will be very difficult to understand the later derivations. So let me take it like that. If I try to generalize the formulas that till now I have explained. In first coordinate, sine of theta is equal to y by or sine of theta is equal to or this simply sine 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Okay. Now in second coordinate, what do we learn? Sin 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Tan 90 plus theta minus cot theta. Okay. Again, sin 180 minus theta is equal to sin theta. Cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Tan 180 degree minus theta is equal to minus tan theta. Okay. Then again, sin 180 degree plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Cos 180 degree plus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Tan 180 degree plus theta is equal to tan theta. So up to that, these ratios we have learned. Basis on that, the all ratios in first coordinate are positive. Sin positive, cos theta positive, tan theta positive for first coordinate. On that basis, we have established this relation. Sin 90 minus theta, it will change into cos, where first coordinate all are positive. Cos 90 sin, tan to cot, sin 90 second coordinate all sin. So sin will be turned into cos, but will be with a positive side, because sin is positive in second coordinate. 90 plus theta, that means cosing the first coordinate, second coordinate sin. Cos coordinating the first coordinate, cos will be sin but with a negative sign. Tan will be cot with a negative sign. Now this is again the second coordinate. I can go by adding 90 plus theta, or I can come by 180 minus theta. Both way I can reach the second coordinate. Here it is very interesting. Sin, as because 2 multiplication of 90, sin will be sin. As because it is the second coordinate, sin will be sin. Cos 180 minus theta, 2 into 90, cos will be cos, but second coordinate it will be negative. Tan 180 minus theta, 2 into 90, tan will be tan, but second coordinate minus tan theta. Okay. Now come to the third coordinate. Third coordinate, till now I have learned 180 plus theta, sin will be sin, is third coordinate negative. Cos 180 plus theta, cos will be cos, third coordinate cos minus. Tan will be tan, third coordinate tan plus. Now after that we will reach few more relations that will come in third coordinate and 2 more in fourth coordinate. That I'll explain in the next video. So up to that, just revise it, just go through it, how I have proved it. It will be better to revise to go further lessons. Thank you.